This is breaking news.
Welcome to Illustrate Radio.
Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
The one and only, the original.
Illustrate Radio now.
I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pussy. I was making that cat. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn it up. Fuck you, man.
Great day, magical human beings, and we have a super. Let me fix my shit before I even start talking. Because we gonna illustrate the way I want to illustrate. I don't know why all right. Maybe if I position this way, okay. All right. Anyway, welcome you all, magical human beings, to Illustrate Radio. Each and every Wednesday, I'm so glad that you could be here with us today. If you are live on our Twitch or our YouTube pages or anywhere, just make sure y'all follow us, thumbs up, all of that good shit. Shout out to WEMS Radio. We got a special show for y'all tonight. I got a special co-host in the building. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, Mr. Paparazzi. Wagwan.
Fresh looks, personal paparazzi, coast to coast fresh. We live in the building.
Yeah, I see you fresh. We kind of on the vibe with the colors, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a little bit pastel. You doing a little bit of neon popping. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. We appreciate you for being here. Shout out to T Gray for putting this in play. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here with us tonight, but you know what? My girl has been keeping her foot on everybody's neck, and I'm so proud of her. Sometimes when you keep going with no breaks, you got to take a break. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she'll be back with us next month. And DJ Stiletto, we are missing you, and we are here with you as well. Yeah. So what's up? Welcome.
Yeah. So what we getting into tonight?
Okay, well, you know how we get the show. We took care of church business already. I already know where to follow us, and make sure if y'all missed tonight's show, y'all can catch us next week on 7 on Demand, all that good shit. But we're going to get right into my luck. It is just my luck that I had the fortunate experience to have a pet, and her name was Nala, and Nala was such a special human being. We had a family pet, so she wasn't like she was just mine. Long story short, something unfortunately happened, and Nala was struck by a car, and she's no longer with us right now, but her spirit and her energy will always live through on with us and these beautiful children that we have. And I'm so glad that I got a chance to get to know her. But it put me, you never really know how much you love a four-legged creature, or just anyone in general, until they're no longer with us. And that's kind of sometimes unfortunate. It doesn't always happen. That's not always the case. But in times like that, when you go through something traumatic, or when you lose someone that you didn't really get a chance to express how much you meant to them, that's why it's very important to give people their roses today. And even when somebody gets on your nerve, it might be in a loving way. You might actually like it and miss it a whole lot, because damn, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I miss her so much. But I found my solace in writing. So I went through this painful experience. It kind of put me in a trance. And I said, you know what? I'm not about to let this become defeated by this feeling that I'm feeling, because, you go through a lot of different emotions with grief. And I feel like writing, putting your thoughts to paper, putting your problems to paper, putting your solutions to paper, putting your goals to paper. Yeah, all of those things. I think that is very important, to write things down. Journaling, whether you're writing poetry, or you're writing your thoughts, or what you're going through in your day-to-day, it really does give you a sense of power to kind of get through anything. And I don't want to say get over, because a good friend of mine, shout out to Lyric, say, you got to get through it. Don't try to suppress your feelings or anything like that. If you feel the need to talk about it, express it with somebody. That creates a safe space for you as well, to allow you to want to do that. And, right. You only live once. So you got to make sure that because you never know what's going to happen. Like our morning started, that's not something that you expect to happen like first thing bright and early in the morning. And you never know, like things can change in less than a second. And even when you can predict something, it might not be able to, you might not be able to save everybody in the situation or prevent whatever is going to happen. So with that being said, again, make sure that you're putting all your power in your pen and your paper. And like I said, if you don't have someone to talk to, I would say try to find somebody to talk to. It got to be a safe space. If not, find a therapist, because look, Instagram and social media is not your damn it's not your damn therapist. So make sure y'all keep that intact. And that is it for just my luck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real short and brief, but push through that pain, everybody. Push through that pain. Pen to paper. What do you think about that?
Yeah. It's always just your luck.
It is. It is. It's a blessing or a lesson.
It's always one of them moments. It's going to always continue to be those moments because it's unpredictable when it's just your luck.
Yep.
I had a just your luck moment too.
Okay, so go ahead, let me hear about it. I like this.
And it's kind of like
my luck moment.
I was going to the dollar store and I got pulled over, right? And it was just my luck that when I gave them my license, they seen that I had a license to carry a gun because I travel the world and do everything. So I got to protect myself because I be having $1,000 worth of cameras.
I ain't mad at it.
That rookie cops is there. They don't know how to run my out-of-state gun license, so they end up locking me up. And I had to go to jail. Had to pay $10,000 bail. It was just crazy.
Oh,
and
shit.
We gotta go to court.
So did it work out in the end? Because I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be over. We gotta go to court for that.
Well, I hope it's just your luck that all of that stuff gets thrown the fuck out.
Right. It's just
what I'm saying? And it's not your fault that you
all the politics is going on with this and everything. So they put my bail up super high. It wasn't even supposed to be that high. It was just my luck.
I mean, you only had to pay what because I'm not gonna say you only had to pay because I don't care if I spend a minute in jail, that's still a lot. You can't replace that with no amount of nothing. Okay, so I'm not taking this lightly at all, but I thought that you only have to pay like a 10% of that, right?
10% of 100,000.
Oh, hold up, wait. I thought you said your bill was 10,000, and then
$10,000.
Oh no, it was 10,000 after that was the 10%. I thought like that was the grand sum. Damn. Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
And make sure you got a good lawyer to make sure you recoup from the state all of that time wasted and some extra shit. You should be getting back 20 by the time, or minimum 20 by the time you're done.
You get none of that back. Just your luck. When you trying to do right, you do wrong.
Yeah, you can. Sometimes that's what it is, and that is unfortunate. But my bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna work it out. And I might talk to you after the show because I might, if this isn't a state of never mind. We're gonna talk about this off the air. All right. I was about to say I might be able to hook you up with somebody. Okay, so let's get right into our spit that ish. So Swiss and Timbo said they want their motherfucking money, and Trilla is playing with them. Okay, so Timbaland and Swiss, they had verses and they pretty much sold it. They struck a deal with Trilla in 2021, but they say they have been a little bit default on their payment. So initially, they sold it. Each of them got a percentage of the company, and they were supposed to get a payment. I think the first install was a total of $28 million, but so far they've only pretty much gotten 10. That's what it seems like. Yeah, because they still owe to pay $18 million. Damn. Okay. And they want their money, but so they said they put this order out in court, and Trilla said we still ain't paying it. I'm trying to figure out what is going on because they're supposed to be making installments of $1 million every month after March 17th, and they've been defaulted. So I don't know.
They in the whole 28 million. I doubt if they get that money anytime soon because there's all types of clauses in the contracts and everything.
Yeah, because the fact that they just feeling so bold not to pay, it was something that they must have missed. Like, sometimes you need to make sure that your contracts are ironclad, that it's not too much risk being taken on your part. But that's what Black and White saves you from. Everybody knows their roles. Oh, excuse me, my nose, because that chicken and rice, that shit was good. But excuse me. Everybody knows their roles in Black and White, and it pretty much clears out, okay, this is what you got to pay me. This is what you owe.
Right.
So the fact that they doing this and could get away with it. It's like a Trump move. They pulling a Donald Trump. So I'm gonna just try to figure out what the Trump card is later on the line. I'm sure it's gonna come to light at
It
one
could be
point.
one word in the contract.
Yeah, it could
One
be. And
word.
then, yep. Just like how, in the States, well, in the States, technically in the United States, we're all a corporation. That's why all of our letters in our name, when they send you any kind of traffic ticket or anything like that, is on capital letters. So if you deny that I'm not a body of water and that I'm a person, you can get away with a lot of stuff. But again, I'm gonna about that on a later date when I can get more.
Yeah.
Info. Oh, so Tycoon 0822 says, is T Great and DJ Stiletto coming on? No, they're not here with us. Sorry. But our definite dope co-host, Mr. Fresh Flicks. If y'all can see his name at the bottom too. So y'all make sure y'all go to his page right now, hit likes, follows, all of that good shit. And yeah, so he's helping me tonight. And I'm, so I'm not solo dolo, because there's no way I'll be able to carry the show without my booze. But T Gray recommended you, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, let's do it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
So Kenya Barris, the remakers of all remakers, is remaking the classic movie The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, so he's taking a 1939 classic and he's going to put his own spins and twins on it. He's not really letting us know what the plots and twists are just yet, but I'm actually kind of excited to see this, because I'm not sure if you all are familiar with his work. He's one of the writers and producers of the Blackish show. He's done, I haven't seen any of, well, I've seen Coming to America too, Girls Trip. He did The Witches, and he did the remake The Witches and Cheaper by the Dozen. Now, Cheaper by the Dozen was one of my favorite movies growing up too. So shout out to him. And yeah, like, that's super dope.
No.
He said no.
No. Stop touching the
You know
good
why I'm
movie.
curious? You wanna know why I'm curious though?
You could do something new.
He could do something new. Like, I didn't like. All right, so if I'm being honest, I didn't like Coming to America 2 like that.
No.
I thought it was kind of super corny. It was definitely giving cornball tease. However, this is more of a musical, and I feel like anytime that we put our hand on anything musical wise, we can make it a hit. Even when, because Wizard of Oz is a classic, right? But we've already seen a couple spins and twists on it, just like not the Oz. What is it called? What is the original called? With the Wiz kids, it's called The Wiz. That's what it was called, The Wiz. See, like when we did it and we put our own spin on that shit was like that. So I mean, it's actually better than the original.
Not this one. Not this one. This one, it got that, you know how movies just got that feel and that look to it. Nowadays, everything is just bright and clear. It seems a little bit of rush. It just don't have that same
Magic.
cinematography that it once had. So I don't know about this one. Why you just don't make a new movie? Stop using the same stuff over and over again. I doubt I ever even want to watch it, because I don't want to mess up my childhood watching it. You understand? Because Coming to America, they shouldn't even did, but I know when you're getting 200 million plus up front, yeah, I do it too.
I do it too. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I ain't mad at it. Girls Trip was a good storyline movie. It wasn't like a great movie, but it was good because of the people that were in the movie. To me, their personalities kind of made it what it was. So if he can find a lineup like that and actually put some, the reason why I like Blackish too is because they touch on a lot of topics of politics and things that are going on today in today's climate. So I'm hoping that he would put something in reference to what's going on in today's, like the racial profiling and police brutality and sexism and sex trafficking, like all of those different types of things. I would love to see it be somewhat meaningful. He said, nah, I still don't feel like.
Don't touch that one. Just make a new one. Just make your own thing.
You have your own musical. Big facts.
But I think they make people make remakes.
Yeah, true shit.
Yeah.
In local DC news, unfortunately, like we were talking about laws earlier and how making sure that you live your life to the fullest, because you can have something here or someone here one day they're here and the next day they're gone. And unfortunately, Big G, if you're familiar with, if you're from the city, you already know who he is. Backyard Band, one of his lead singers, posted about his son Kavon. I think, am I saying his name right? Kavon. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. I think it's Kavon. No, it's Kavon actually. He lost his son. His son was found shot and murdered in Upper Marlboro this past Sunday. Was it this past Sunday? Yeah, no, I'm sorry, this past Saturday, actually. And that's just losing again anyone, period, especially a child. I don't know how people recover. I don't think those are losses that you can recover from.
Never will.
I like never, but I feel as though
You
damn,
adapt to the situation, but you'll never recover.
yeah, you never, yeah. Like I didn't know him personally, but I knew people who personally knew him, and the kind of person that they said that he was and the things that he stood on. And this is unfortunate. I hope that it wasn't intentional. I hope that this was random, but police responded to the shooting and they found him in a secluded, or what they call it, a non-disclosed area in Upper Marlboro. And this is just super unfortunate. Big G, our heart and our condolences are with you on this show. And it's nothing in the world that I'm going to even try. I can't relate. And this is one thing that I can respect about someone grieving, is that I'm not going to say, oh, you'll get over it or you'll get through it. Or, the only thing I can really say is my condolences and the strength be with you, because wow, like, that shit is that's hurtful to lose your son in that manner. And when you're such a person who goes against violence and you just like put the gun, like he's always in the neighborhood and talking to the youth. And it's just, this is sad. I'm very emotional, period, just because of everything that's been going on this week. But losing a pet is nothing compared to losing a son.
Right.
Like, or a person, somebody that you connected with on so many different levels, your twin in a sense. Like, damn, man, that's sad.
Something that you made. That's different. You made
Oh,
that person.
you said what?
You made that person, so it's totally different.
Yeah, that's totally different. That's somebody that
Yeah.
literally is
Can't
like,
nobody tell you how to handle that.
mm-mm. And there's no right or wrong way to handle it. It's like
Right.
you gotta get up.
That's one of them things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just gotta. The fact that he's able to still push through and move forward is a beautiful thing. And shout out to my cousin. She's online with this too. Honestly, it's not even. It's just I'm a parent. I'm a parent. I'm a person. I'm a daughter. Like, I can't imagine my parents having to bury me first. Like
Right.
I can't
That'd be
imagine that.
crazy.
Yeah, like, and me with my children at all. Like, so the fact that he's of sound mind and he's at least from what we can gather, takes a lot of strength, because I don't even think I would be able to even touch the internet. Like, it's
That's
too
different.
many memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, shout out to you, Big G. We are here with you. We love you. The city loves you. And damn, let me get my thoughts together real quick. I'm sorry. Because I don't even like going talking about this after talking about Big G's son. But Kim Kardashian, she has her own new special edition Beats headphones. Now, I mean, yeah, Beats headphones. So the new the Beats AirPods will be dropping what they say, August, or was it? Yeah, matter of fact, they dropped
I think
today,
they out.
actually. Yeah,
I
they
think they
dropped
out.
today in LA, New York, Miami, and Chicago. Now, I guess this is cool or whatever. They said you can get the Fit Pros, which is weird because I'm trying to figure out. They look like the Beats but they say in the earbuds. So I don't know. Is this an Apple? They said, oh, actually, it is an Apple product. So
They
Apple must
cross
be.
branding.
Yeah, maybe Beats by Dre is beating them because this is giving me Beats by Dre vibes like shit. Just with
I,
Kim Kardashian's new colors on it. Like,
I
this is
think
why I
it
don't
is
even be liking
about
them for
Dre.
real. Because they always doing some shit like this.
I think they cross branding.
Oh, they cross branded, so it's Beats and Apple together. Oh, yeah, it's called. Oh, okay, you peeped that. Good for you. See, that's what you get when you read. Okay, so this is actually a Beats Fit Pro collection. So I guess it actually does make sense for them to cross brand. I actually might cop these just because Beats is involved in it. I do like the colors; they're pretty much cool, but they're given that she does Skims, so because she does Skims, they pretty much did a whole line based on that. And these are $199. You can find the other ones on sale in the store for $179. So it is a little bit cheaper, but they're pretty much at the standard cost for them anyway. So if you can get them, they're a special edition. They will only be coming out with a certain amount. And once they're gone, they are gone.
They
So
might be
if you
going
can,
tonight.
go ahead and cop them and then resell them. What?
They might be going tonight. Once
You
I
know,
name the tag to it, it's
you know
over.
what? You're right, but I don't think you can order a lot offline. So what they've been doing lately is they've been kind of like what Chanel's doing. Chanel is also doing this where they're only allowing you to buy one bag a year.
Hmm.
So you might not be able to get more than one or buy a bunch at a time. You might have to go into the stores to actually get them because it doesn't seem like it's coming out online. It says that only to include locations.
And
Yeah.
Chanel went up $3,000.
What?
Chanel bags went up $3,000.
Oh
They're
wow.
extra. They're extra 3 grand.
Oh wow. Damn. Just when I thought.
you
Now I
still, you
got
can still get it.
nah, I ain't look. The one that I wanted was like 10 stacks. So who paying 13? Who paying, who paying that? No.
Donate below. Donate below. Cash app. Everybody donate below. We gotta get her that bag.
Oh, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. And they actually will be selling online too. So the beats will be sold online as well. I'm gonna go try to actually buy myself a pair as well. Shout out to my bird in the background. He got loose. My man said, "Give us free," and they try and get him back in the cage and shit. So he gonna be popping off in the background real quick. So shout out to my cockatiel. But yeah, in other news, so this is really great because I love Solange and I feel like she doesn't really get enough notoriety. But she'll be the first Black woman to compose
Hmm.
an New York City ballet. Now, this is a big deal on so many levels because she got all this fucking magic within her. So the fact that she gets to put more of her creativity to choreographing, this is beautiful. Like, I can't wait to hear what the music is like. Actually would love to be in New York City because y'all know New York City is my second home away from home. Hold on one second. I'm sorry because I can't. It's a lot of noise. A lot of noise. Like, damn. Anyway, could be so excited. But so I think that this is a beautiful experience. She announced it on Monday. Cranes in the Sky Singer has written score from choreographer Gianna Renson that will premiere in the company's fall fashion gala. What way to highlight our magic than with fashion, dance, and music? I think this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. She will be helping with the musical collaborators and company orchestra. So, and then guess what, y'all? She'll be coming to hopefully DC at sometime soon as well. Um, at the city. Okay, oh no, my bad. She said that she'll be doing a production show October 1st, 8th, 11th, and the 16th, as well as in May. So I guess they're going to do like a quarterly thing, or not a quarterly, seasonal thing. And yeah, she'll be at the Lincoln Center Performing Arts. So if you don't know who she is, I don't even like to say she Beyonce little sister because I feel like that puts her in her shadow, and she is definitely in her own light. She's always been my natural sunflower that I've loved so much. So shout out to you, Solange. That's what's up.
You had to be different.
He said, "Yeah, we different." So you're not gonna go see the ballet? You're not gonna do, you know what I'm saying? That you ain't gonna take
yeah,
your girls to the ballet or your daughters. You might have daughters. No.
I just go.
Oh, okay.
I reach out
See, that's
and just
what's
go.
up. Maybe
Yeah,
if they come to DC, maybe
we
we could
go.
all go together.
Yeah, we all
That'll
go
be
together. Have
yeah,
a
that'll be
ball.
lit. Okay,
Yeah.
cause now I kind of fuck with you because you know when it comes to creative arts, that's my shit. I'm a violinist as well, so that's that. I'm big on orchestra and stuff like that. So yeah, I can't wait.
Okay.
So y'all, I know we've been kind of like breezing through the show, and I'm going to take this our next with our hot take. I'm gonna take this question. I'm gonna elevate it just a little bit. So we about to get into our hot take. I mean, producer in the back, hot take. Engineer. Bravo. See, normally we never get through the show like this super quick because we be rapping. You know what I'm saying? We be rapping. So this hot take topic is if somebody buys you a drink, are they pretty much owed a conversation?
Hmm.
What are
Now,
your
I'm buying the drink, so ain't
yeah, if
nobody
you
really.
buy the
It ain't like woman walking up saying, "Hey, you gonna buy your drink?" So
no,
yeah.
but it could be so it says does buying a drink for someone
Mm-hmm.
buy them a conversation.
Yeah. Why not? If you accept that drink, you owe me 2 minutes.
2
At
minutes,
least
oh,
two
you said 2
minutes.
minutes?
At least two. Sometimes they try to fool you off after 30 seconds. It depends on who you talking to and where you at.
Yeah, my bad. So
So
okay, so
where we
I don't
buying this drink
really.
at? Where this scenario at? The club
So,
or
so
you
this is so
just
this, so this is my scenario, right? Because this actually has happened to me, but the person didn't even want conversation. So I guess because me and my girl, we was out in New York City. This is why I love New York, and I don't care where I'm at, how I'm dressed. If nobody else ain't dancing, I'm dancing all night. Okay, I don't need a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure everybody else around me is having a good time. So when we go, I go to the bar and I'm standing there. Matter of fact, there's a dude who's trying to talk to me, right? And he's chilling. Shout out to you, Fabian. He's chilling, and the dude comes in and he's just like, "Oh, what you drinking?" And I said, "Oh, I'm drinking that, what was I drinking? Remy and ginger, because they had like fresh ginger. I love fresh ginger beer. It's so good." So I was like, "Yeah, I'm drinking a Remy and ginger." He was just like, "All right, cool. What about your friend?" I said, "Okay, I don't know." At first I thought he was talking about the dude, but he's talking about my homegirl. So I just said, "Get two of the same thing." Cool, and I appreciate it. I was like, "Thank you." He was just like, "Bartender, get her whatever she want on my tab," and then he just walked away. I didn't see him or hear from him for the rest of the night.
yeah,
And I
it depends on which flow you in. Sometimes you in that flow, you just say, I'm buying everybody drinks. Then sometimes you just want to buy drinks, have conversation, test the energy in the room. It all depends on who serving buying the drink.
Yeah, true,
You know
true.
what I mean? Sometimes you just want to just flex. He was just running through flexing.
Yeah, maybe that was a flex. I
Sometimes it just be
appreciate
one of
that
them
flex.
nights.
I ain't mad at it. I've also bought people drinks before and not really require a conversation just to let you know, like, oh, have a good night. You know what I'm saying? That type
But
shit.
sometimes that's the conversation right there. The flex.
Yeah.
You see me.
So let me ask you this. This is what I meant by changing up the question a little bit. So came across this one situation where this guy, it was only like on Judge Judy or whatever, and this guy and this girl were like really, really close friends. And when she went on a break from her dude or whatever, it was her birthday. He bought her a bag or whatever, and they hit like he smashed that night, right? So he bought her this really expensive Hermes bag,
Not her boyfriend.
and this ain't her boyfriend.
Okay.
This is her friend. He bought her the bag. After he got the bag, he got her in the bed. But she said that she was drunk. She really wants to focus on their friendship. She appreciates the bag or whatever. This nigga took her to court and said he want the bag back.
He want the bag back?
Now he want the bag back because she was just like, he's like, it was a mistake. He's like, he was trying to be with you. That's not no bag that I'm just gonna buy for a friend. And the judge was like, well, that is the bag that you bought for your friend because before that, y'all weren't anything.
Hmm.
So if you bought a girl a bag, did that guarantee you more than
That
30 minutes of more than 30 minutes of her time in the bedroom? Do you require that? Like, because I'm just trying.
It, it all depends on how what mode you in. You're in flex mode, ain't about that I'm giving it to you, and you leave it in her hand. 9 times you leave it in her hand, you buy her what she wants. She gonna give you what you want on instinct. Go anyway. Sometimes it's automatic. You know what I'm saying? And it's not your
Oh,
girlfriend. It's not your girlfriend. You know, and you know that's another person girlfriend. So you spending a comment on that. So you already know what the intentions is for real, for real. You come on now.
yeah,
I
hold on,
can
wait.
see.
I've
Yeah.
accepted. I've accepted a bag.
But it all depends
He
on
ain't bang. So
that's cool.
it
Now it
wasn't even given that.
all right, but it depends on who giving it to you.
Yeah,
He
true.
probably wasn't it. He probably ain't had an extra,
Oomph
he might have had the he might have had a word play to go with it. He might have
for the
just gave it
inches.
to you, made you feel like it's just a gift like that. You know what I'm saying? If he'd have made you feel like you owe him, maybe you would have owed him. Maybe you
Yeah,
would have
man.
showed him. I don't know. It all depends on the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
It's
on,
like
wait,
up
that
and
what
down.
I repeat that. Repeat that. He said what? If he did what?
You maybe would have owed him and you would have showed him if he made you feel
Yeah,
that
that's
way.
what I'm.
It's all about the feeling and the wordplay. You know what I mean? Some people it's simple and some people pimping. It all depends on what it is. Some people like to just spend the money and give away and just hope. No, you can't hope. You gotta have the wordplay and dialects too. You gotta have the whole thing. Some guys that spend. Now you had it times in your life. I'm pretty sure guys took you everywhere you want to go in the world with the hope and the possibility of having you, and they probably never even had you. They probably strung it so long, just waiting, thinking, with
Yeah,
without the extra, things that come with life. You gotta make a woman feel good. Woman like fantasy. You can give all day, but ain't no fantasy behind it. You ain't getting nothing for real,
we don't get the
unless you really like you.
butterflies. We want all of that. I want all
Yeah,
that.
you
Where
gotta
you
you gotta do
going?
all that.
If you ain't tapping me in my crown, then you're not getting down nowhere near my root. You know what I'm saying? I'm good off you. Like
Well,
I'm
there you
good.
go. So a
I'm
good
real good.
conversation getting to your head plus what you want, that's jackpot, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because if somebody buy like when the dude, I'm not dudes who do that, if you buy a girl a drink and like leave her on red and then come back and circle back, you might not even have to because we might even be staring you down for the whole night. Like, oh, he just bought me a drink and just walked away. Like, he ain't even want to talk to me. Like,
That's a power
that,
move.
that
It's a
might
power
want to lead
move.
us like, hold up, wait, did he just reject me? I don't even, did I just get accepted and rejected in the same breath? I don't
You
like
see
that.
how that works?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why
But
you
I
don't
don't,
like that? Why
you said
you don't
what?
like that? Why you don't like that?
Um,
He gave you what you wanted. What you want
no, because
combo?
I didn't really, maybe I wanted to connect and you just left me on. It's something about, all right, so I'm gonna tell you with me, I have a, I don't like rejection, right?
It
Nobody
wasn't a
does.
rejection. He
Yeah,
ain't
it
rejected.
wasn't, but like, but I'm just saying, nobody likes rejection, right? But if I feel as though I'm worthy to buy a drink, but I'm not worthy enough to have a conversation with,
That's your own. That's the power move. See what he
yeah, that
did to
is.
you?
That's what I'm saying. That's what it
That's where it
is.
comes from.
That's
But
exactly what
then
it is.
it's a flip side to that coin too, because we could buy a drink, then had a conversation. Then a woman is in the power mode now. Now you talking, you there. She could be non-verbal with her girlfriend right beside you or whatever, and she start giving you that, and he's like, "Ah, you can go now." That happens to us too. So
Yeah, see,
sometimes you
no,
might
see,
gotta do
that's
the power move and just leave it on the table, and then leave it in your hands. Maybe you would double back and walk across the room and say, "Damn, what's up with you?" Or
what's up,
later on
yeah.
the night, you might see him violating, and you see him, "Damn, what's up with you? You bought the drink, thanks, whatever. Now it's in your hand." So you know what I mean? It's the initiative. It's all on how you gonna play it.
Yeah, you real smooth though. I can
You know
tell
what
when you
I'm
go
saying?
out, you ain't got no problem getting the lady. My man said, it's all about, you know
There's
what I'm
always
saying?
problems. Cause
I ain't never
sometimes when
simping, I'm
you
always
when
pimping, but
yeah, it's always problems because sometimes the wordplay, it all depends on who receiving it. They might can't handle it. They might think you over aggressive. They might say you a slickster. They might say you trying to charm me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes being too good ain't good.
True.
Women like balance. They wanted to be in the middle inside their head. They wanted the approach to be what
Yep.
they
Perfect.
imagine.
Yep.
That shit don't add up.
See,
So
and and they say that nobody gets us. You get us. You know that we want balance. Sometimes we're imbalanced, but I know
I
that
get y'all a
I
little
want
bit.
I
You
want
watch
balance.
you long enough, you can get y'all a little bit.
Duh, it's called being observant. The fuck? You know what I'm
But
saying?
that changed with the moon, stars, and the mountains.
All of that good shit. I
All
just
that.
I just feel like when it comes to gifts, period, if I like receiving gifts, I think everybody pretty much does at some point in their life. Who doesn't like to feel special or be thought about? Oh, shout out to Justo, happy birthday. It's your birthday today as well. But who doesn't like to feel that? You know, everybody does. However,
Yeah, everybody does.
when you're giving a gift to someone, I think that it shouldn't come with intentions of receiving something else. Because
Right.
usually the people you are blessing to aren't the ones that always bless you back, right? And it's not always a bad thing. I've gotten gifts from people that have never gotten me a gift, not never, but my purpose of giving them a gift was to make them feel special, to make them feel like they were thought about, because that's how I feel about them. Now, it doesn't mean just because I didn't get anything from them, I'm not special to them either. It's just my thoughtful process when it comes to birthdays or just gift giving, period. I try to be a little bit thoughtful, especially if I got it. If I got it, everybody getting it. And not everybody's bag is the same either. So I don't judge somebody by saying, oh, you didn't give me no gift last year. I ain't getting you shit. Da da da. Maybe you was going through something that I had no clue, but I wanted to let you know that this is just a symbol of me thinking about you and how special you are to me. However, I just feel as though having expectations with gifts, with gift giving, even if it is buying a drink. I don't owe you shit because nobody in the world don't owe you shit. So if you buy me a drink, technically I don't owe you no motherfucking conversation. I don't even owe you 2 minutes just because you bought me a drink. That was your choice to do so. Do I appreciate it? Yes. But in life, not even your parents owe you shit. Once they bring you in here, that is it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
see how
Everything is extra.
you flip that personality on? Just see that option you had right there. Now, when the guy played the power move on you in reality, you wondered then what the fuck going on. Now you demanding. Now you demanding. That's why
Yeah,
we want to get y'all a
now I
little
want
bit.
like, hold up.
Y'all crazy.
I know. I'm a Gemini,
Now,
so
how about this? When do the man get the gift? Is it on his birthday and Christmas the first year or the second year? When do he start getting the gift? He gotta last a whole
off the
year
rip.
off rip?
I'm not if you special to me, like if I consider somebody to like consistently deal with you and talk to you on a regular basis, like that's big. That's big because my time ain't free. You know what I'm saying? And neither is yours. And if I
What that
value you
mean?
as a
What
person,
that mean? Wait a
you say
minute.
what?
A lot of women saying that, lady. What that mean? My time ain't free. What that mean?
No, I mean that everybody's time is valuable. I don't mean my time is a coin. I just mean that my time is valuable. So I have children. There's a lot of shit that go into play that if I make time for you, oh, you special to me. If I come and see you, you're special to me. Like, cause I have a lot of shit going on. So it's not necessarily like, oh, I'm chasing a bag or this, that, and the third. No, if I choose to spend time with you and I'm very calculating with that, you gotta be important to me. That's why I mean it's valuable. And I put the same kind of value on somebody else's time as well. I don't have like high expectations of people or you gotta do all this wild ass shit. No.
Okay.
If and I also don't watch your pockets. If I feel to do for you, like if you call me like, damn, I'm having a rough day. Like I've actually done this. He called me and be like, damn, babe, today was rough, this, that, and the third. Fuck. And I'm just like, you eat? You want me to get order Uber Eats? Oh, here's $50 for your cash app. Go ahead and get a bottle. Matter of fact, here's 100. Buy yourself some tree. Like I've done that. On just
Okay, you
on
take the
some,
initiative.
yeah, just on some. I don't want you feeling like that. And since I can't physically be there, because of course everybody I deal with is in New York, I can't physically
Okay.
be there. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like here's something else on the. I can't hug you, but there you go. Just go ahead and slide down on the cash app. I've done that for also my male friends and female friends here. Like we do that for each other. So to me, it's not. It's just based on like how I fuck with you. Like if I
Okay.
fuck with you, I fuck with you. A gift ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I write
Uh-huh.
poems as gifts. cash apps as gifts, bottles as
But
gifts,
I'm
bags,
pretty sure
clothes.
not too many guys get no poem. Ain't nobody get no poems. That's 1952 shit.
Oh well, that's if I was in a line one day. I was in a line. I had just left one of my close friends, and I always say we like soulmates who can't be together because of life circumstances. Period. But like that's my soulmate. Like that's like between him and my best friend, they're literally like my twins. Like we have this unspoken language where I can be going through something, she'll call or he'll text, or like that's what I mean by kismet shit. And we, because my girlfriend, she married, right? My best friend, she's married.
Why you
But her
laugh?
husband, no, like that's me, that's me too. It's us. You married to us type shit. But I'm just fucking with you, Tristan. That's my bona fide best friend. And I say the same thing to her. You're like my soulmate. We can't be together. So though he is a male, it's not like he's far. It's just because of the way life is and how I respect and honor the person that he's also with. And he does as well. We understand that there's different levels of intimacy. Um, and we get each other out the way. And I was in a line one day and I just left him and shit. And I was just feeling something. So I'm in the what the fuck is that? What is the taco spot that's open 24 hours? Surfside in DC. Surfside. Shout out to Surfside. Y'all got some awesome food over there. So I'm in the line. This other dude is like looking, he was like, I was actually scared to tap you because he was looking like you was cursing somebody out in a paragraph. And I was like, no, I'm actually writing a poem. Just standing in line. And I said to him, because to me, people, we're so caught up in this fake ass shit. We don't know how to genuinely connect anymore. Now, instead of like writing somebody a poem to let you know that you're thinking about them, you just go on their Instagram. And they just see you watch their story every day. You're like, oh my God, he watched my story. Ah, and well, really, that ain't shit.
Is that fake or that's life moving forward?
Um, that's fake when you won't genuinely connect with that person in real life. That's what I mean. Is that we have fans on social media, right? I've taken a break somewhat. So I'll log in every now and then when I have to, like, oh, I got to make contact with somebody who I definitely don't have a number for, that type shit. But for the most part, I haven't been posting as much because I crave genuine connection, just period. I'm an in-person person. I wanted to like re-spark my creativity. I felt like I'm on Instagram way too much, 8 hours a day, and I'm not putting out content that's meaningful. I'm literally putting out videos of and pictures of me, what I'm eating, me in my car singing. It's just not meaningful, all because I have these same 100 people. As soon as I post, they look at my shit every day. And
Okay.
I see you, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
All
But
right.
they not saying shit. And I'm like, damn, the person that I really like is actually following my content. And on certain applications, it can tell you the time that they look at it. So, like, for instance, if I post and then 1 minute later you on it, or every time I post, you're like right there, but you're not saying nothing. That
Won't
don't
you say something?
I have, but what if there's no connect? Because they're not used to really talking to people, because social media makes it easy. And this is somebody who is also very well known in the music world, right? Like very well known. Looks at my shit every time I post. And won't and is also the most socially awkward person when it comes to speaking. Like if it's not related to music, because they're like a genius, right? Like an Albert Einstein, where they only speak
That one thing.
mathematician or
Right.
astrology or music or creative arts. Is like connecting on a day-to-day basis. They're just used to women like throwing themselves and always making all the moves. So when someone does not,
Do you know that or that's your assumption?
oh no, I know that because that's what I was told. And it was like, it's not
Well,
that I don't think that you're special or anything like that. But it took a while for that to happen. Like it wasn't like, oh, he told me this right away. No, this is like a year. And I'm like, bruh, I see you looking at my shit. Why you don't never say nothing? Like, hi, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
why don't you just go find them?
been in. It's what I'm saying is, in the gist of it all, it
The,
was a
the computer
disconnect
is
somewhere.
turning
We
people to
don't really
robots.
know how to socially interact with one another. Like, I want you to think about me when I'm not on social media. When you don't see me post a pic, because there's also another person. You post a pic, and it's just like, oh, they hit you with the hey, and then that just be it. And because they're just attractive and they got money, and money does not impress me. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I've been with somebody who ain't have shit because they made me feel good. I was happy. They added peace to my life. And they had ambitions to be more, right? But
Mhm.
so your money don't impress me. Can we build together? Can we have a conversation?
Now, what if he got all that? The money, the conversation, everything.
If you got the money in conversation, then we can do something. But you gotta I want you, I want
Now,
it to be a
now if he got the
genuine, I want it to
conversation,
be a genuine connection and not you asking me what my Instagram is. Because that's where dating is today. Like, people meet you, they don't even ask you for your number. What's your Instagram?
know why?
Because they want to do their investigation to make sure you look like who you look like in real life. I don't know. I don't know
That-
why.
That's one part.
Tell me why.
The Instagram give you a brief synopsis of what they do, what they really into. You can see what they double tapping on all the time. So it give you, because when you meet them, that's a representation. It's not gonna be the same motherfucker that's on that Instagram. You understand what I'm saying? Or it might be the same person on Instagram. So that's just a preview, because that ain't nothing but highlights. So you're gonna get a little brief, look into her lifestyle prior to you, that she's not gonna just tell you off rip. So you can go down the timeline 6 months, a whole year,
See,
and
that's what
see
I
what's
don't
going
want.
on.
I want you to genuinely.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's there.
Oh, I
It's
like
there.
that too. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm not going to interrupt you no more. I just like that. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
It's there. It's there for the evaluation. It's part of life. Now he could double back and come talk to you in person. Then the real life shit happens. What you looking for, the energy, the conversation. That's where you take into play and say and determine, is he going to stay? Is he going to go? Is he going to stay on the chessboard, or he going to get sacrificed and moved out of position? It's up
Yeah.
to you. See,
Um.
Instagram is only on when you on. That's it. Outside that, you in real life. So if you got an Instagram, do whatever, everybody got it. So what? Why you focus on that? You just get them to get to you in human form. That's all you should focus on. If you don't like that, just focus on where you at. Pull up. I need to see you. Forget all that. I ain't see your Instagram. Huh?
No, I'm talking to my kids because they talking about the bird in the background.
You
I'm
know what I
like,
mean? So you should just be taking the direct approach. Because you don't like the Instagram, none of that. So anybody you like, you put it on the table from the door. Listen, you got to come see me. You got to talk to me, FaceTime me, something.
yeah, and
I
and
need to
and,
see
and,
you in
and
real time.
usually I do, but what I was catching myself was I wasn't putting out enough meaningful stuff for me, right? I didn't want to be just fluff. I don't want to be just a pretty girl with the nice skin and the nice lips and who always listening to music and grooving. I don't want that.
What's
I
wrong
want
with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but I want substance. I want other stuff to go along with that. I don't want you to be fat. Like, because when I started getting messages like every day, oh, you got nice lips from multiple different people. So I know, okay, cool. It becomes, all right, that's cool. What else
You
you got?
can't control what they like about you.
Me don't want to
You
control
you
it.
have
I
me. You
don't.
have
I
me.
don't. But I want them to see more than just this.
They listen. Don't. Why you worrying about that? When they get to you in the physical form, that's when
Yeah, I
that
don't
kicks
mind that.
in.
But you
Right,
don't
but
gotta go through my
online,
Instagram to
you
get a
can't do that
synopsis.
online.
Huh?
Online, you gotta take it for what it is. You can't be saying, "Oh, don't just talk about my lips." There's more to me. They can't see it. They can't see it.
I
Online,
know they
they
can't
looking
see
at
it
what they
because that's
want.
all I was promoting. What if I showed you what my page was before? Like if you go
So
onto
why
my
you mad?
podcast page, if
Mm-hmm.
you go to my podcast page and to see all the things that I was Well, no, that doesn't, because I still post good content on there. So if you was to go on my personal page, you would actually see that the videos and things that I was posting, like family oriented pictures. I like to show love, of course, having fun, but I also like to talk about real life shit and things
Right.
that people can relate to and stuff like that. But I was catching myself like I'm not really posting for that, or I'm not really posting to show that, oh, you can be sexy and cover up too. I'm literally posting for compliments and likes.
But you know, 8 out of 10 people ain't gonna really be interested in what you talking about. That's the
That's not
fact of life.
true. So, all right. So I've taken the break. Wait, I've taken the break off of my podcast pages and or just
I ain't
all
talking
my
about the
pages, period.
podcast thing. I'm just talking far as how you said online when they just say they just looking at your features. You know what I'm saying? Then you double back and say, well, you know what's more to me about that? Most of the people that's online don't care about that extra. They just looking at the look.
Yeah, that's all they like. And
They're attractive.
yeah, that's a pressure there though. That puts a pressure there that like I don't really even want. I don't
You
want
just
that.
gotta get them in a physical form to change the
So
outlook.
so that's what I and it's crazy because when I took the break, it was like the first 3 days. Some people noticed right away because I'm a poster who I post um quotes and inspirational things, and I try to keep people like in a positive energy. So even if I'm just dancing and smiling, I'm like, yo, get your morning started. Be grateful that you got life. We here, and I'm gonna have a great time listening to the music because I feel as though I'm a morning person. I'm an all day life loving person that I don't really want to be confined or depressed or being mad or only showing negative shit or down talking men all the time or talking bad about women or just talking bad about people in life in general. I am a high frequency being, so those are the things that I want to showcase. So but there were certain people who I didn't expect to even notice that instead of going to send me a DM, they picked up the phone and they called me. One of them FaceTime and was just like, "You good? Are you all right? I ain't seen your face on my timeline." Or "What's up, sis? I really need an inspirational song right now." I thought that my music, even when I was posting and singing just videos and stuff like that, I'm not thinking people even paying attention to that. So when I stopped doing it and got that response, I was just like, wow, they really do be like listening to what the fuck I say. I thought everybody was just a fan, you know. But I want to feel that genuine connection that I check on people. I'm not just checking on your timeline because you can post whatever you want to post and you can be dying on the inside. You could be going through so much. And that was another thing too. I did have highs and lows through this transition, right? And going through that, I'm healing myself by talking about it and presenting all the solutions and stuff like that. But I'm only doing it really on the show. I'm not really doing it like on my social media like that. Um, you don't really know how people connect with you. So it was good to feel that I took a break, they connected and they reached out, but I genuinely checked for people. And that's what I want in return. I feel like social media sometimes doesn't really make that connection all the time because we're like, oh, they're living life, they're good, or they're happy, and I don't need to really call and check on them. And really, that's all I really want is for somebody to be like, oh, let me give you a hug, or how's your day going? And this is why I do that to people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because that's what I also want to return. But social media kind of takes us away from that sometimes. You don't think so? Not even a little bit?
Yeah, it do. But it goes back to when you cut it off and then you go back into the world.
Ah, true.
That's all. You still got to
I
give it
just ain't
back
want
to
to look.
Instagram.
You said what?
You still got to give it to them because they expecting it from you. That's your hug. See, do the phone. They looking. They might not say it in the physical form because you know some people is inconfident. They don't really know how to show love in the physical form. So that's your hug. That's your love to the people that you feel though you ain't touching. That's why they call and say, "Damn, where you at?" They ain't really got to get it to you in the physical form because every day in the morning they expecting you to give them they hug and they
And they
joy
love
right
too.
there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I
got to
know.
do it
I'm
every morning.
realizing going through the break and then transition and everything. I'm like, damn,
You
this
got to
is
do
just
it.
another. This is just a way. So I guess it goes back to your point where you were saying this is just a way. It's transcending into the next era. Like
Don't
this is just
always
where.
look for the roars of the crowd. They see.
Hey, I like that. Oh, T Gray is watching us too. Hi, T Gray. Hi, boo. He
Yeah,
said
she
men
just
just don't
popped
care
up.
about that.
She said
Tycoon, you are
what?
crazy. Tycoon 82 posted, men don't care about that. They don't care.
Care
I guess
about which one? What part?
I'm assuming he was saying men don't care about what. Get finish that, Tycoon, because I don't want to make no ass assumptions on that. So like when it comes to you now, so has a girl, you said a girl has never really came up to you and bought you a drink or made the initiative. So you haven't been I'm sure you've been approached because the DC women a little aggressive.
The percentage of women approaching men is low, unless he's
Right, go to New
promoted.
York.
No, I move all around. I'm telling you, it happens, but you really gotta be promoted. Women really like promotion of men. Then they get the courage to say the shit. But if you ain't really promoted, they don't really know, they gonna act as if they gonna tuck themselves. That's why they like entertainers and shit like that. They got the confidence. They see an entertainer, knowing damn well they don't even like this dude. He ain't even the type of guy. But since he's promoted and he have things to the imagination, and it's like an instant jackpot with him, they got the courage to say, "Girl, I like him. Let me go over there. Let me chase him down." But the guy right next door to you got the same type of car, got the same type of jewelry, maybe got the same type of money, but he ain't promoted. So she going to, I don't really know about him, so I ain't really checking in on that nigga. I
Yeah,
see
because
him,
we
he
don't
look
like
nice.
rejection.
You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? So it's all about the perception. Women go off the perception. If the man
Yeah,
ain't really promoted and she ain't really got that in her,
you're right.
9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna say nothing. Even if she looking at him and say, I like him, she gonna wait for him to try to approach, knowing she wanna approach.
Yeah, but sometimes
So
these
that
men with
happens.
these men with the perception don't have no goddamn direction, and that's what I come across. I be like, damn, you got all this
Can't
bread.
have it all. Can't have it all. That's where you come in.
I'm
That's where
like,
you
I
come
want you to
in.
be the net. I mean, I want you to be the head so I can be the net. I want
Why?
codependency,
Who
not
say he not the
independency.
head because he need direction?
No, I'm just saying I want a man to be the head. I want to trust that you can lead and you know where you're going and you just not out here free flowing in life. Because some people literally just get up, make bread to go look good on Instagram.
You
And
can't
in
be
real life,
everything.
huh?
You can't be everything. Sometimes you the director,
Yeah, true. I just feel
and
like I
they the
got it
actor.
all my life. I've been a thing now.
You know what I mean? And somebody gotta play their part. Now, if he the head, right, and he got everything going, what you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna
Now
let you
you
take the
follow.
lead. Hold on, wait. Look, this Asia make this song, right? And it says take the lead. I'm gonna let you take the lead, bruh. Go ahead. I'm gonna be supportive. I'm right here to make everything better. I'm here to
Well, he don't
consult.
need that. He don't need
If
that.
we don't even need that, we
A
good. Let's
man at that,
travel. Let's
a
do
man at
shit.
that point, a man at that point don't need that basic shit that you offer.
You know? Hold on, wait. Being the neck and being a backbone in a supporting system, everybody need a network and a team. Everybody can't be the
But
chief
what if you
and
got
Indian.
that already?
No,
You
you
coming
can't be
new
chief
into the
and
game.
Indian. You can't. You can't. You can have chief qualities. This is what I tell people. I got chief qualities, but I want to be an Indian. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make shit happen. I know how to maneuver, organize. Like this is chess, not checkers. So I'm the queen. I can help you make moves all across the board because not everything a man can do without a woman's touch.
You might
You know
be
what I'm
a
saying?
queen on this side of the board.
So you said what?
Respect that.
You
You
said what?
might be the queen on your side of the board. What if he
No,
already got queen on his side and you coming in? What if he see you as a rook or a bishop or a knight?
nah. Well, then we all gotta play our role. At the end of the
But
day,
what if he
everybody
give you
got a
that
role. Just like
role?
you, yeah,
What if he
everybody
give
has
you
a
that
role.
role?
So I don't necessarily have to be the queen, right? Because I could just be a part of the team. It doesn't necessarily mean that I have to be that. Now, again, a man who knows how to take lead, I love that. That's
Why?
all I love that because for so long I felt that I had to be that. So when I can identify it and see it in someone else,
So you
it
like them
makes me
taking the
just
lead and make you feel good because it give you a break, or you? What is it?
it makes me feel good that somebody else has a vision and it's not even just a man, right? So let me just say, even with my closest friends, we're close because of the direction that we're going individually and collectively, right? We all complement each other's strengths and weaknesses. And that to me is a work of art, right? So to me, it's just a beautiful thing. That's why money, somebody's money, I know millionaires and billionaires, and that shit do not impress me. But how you got there, the team and the effort that it took, the planning, that shit attracts me. You see what I'm saying? How you didn't have to reinvent the wheel. You said, okay, well, I didn't reinvent the wheel, but I knew how to follow directions. That's a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't always want to be like, oh, yeah, I know, pick me. No, I don't want that. But I know how to, if you were to fall short or if you didn't need my help at all and we could just enjoy each other, that's a beautiful thing. Like, who doesn't want that?
That shouldn't be hard to find because you don't want the
I
money.
live in DC. So woo! I've had men run and say, oh, because that doesn't impress me, it scares them. I'm like, can we do this? Like, okay, well, all right, now that you said you learned how to do it, can we do it together? Like, or how can I add to the bag? Because to me, I'm not a bill or a burden.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. I don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you do? Let's do that times 3. You see what I'm saying? Let's figure out how to expand. And to me, that's a beautiful thing. And that's the difference. So anyway, I could talk about this shit all day. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know what time it is. It's time to close out the show. I appreciate you, Mr. Fresh Flicks, paparazzi, all of that good shit. You are. I got a chance to like look at your page and your content and shit like that. I think you are a dope human being, and I hope that you come back on the show as well so we can interview you and that way we can get to know some inside scoop stuff or whatever. But until then, tell the
Yeah,
people where they can find you and what you all about. Give us like a quick synopsis.
Fresh Pick Official on Instagram. I'm a personal paparazzi for few celebrities and local entrepreneurs who spin the heavy bag. I take your regular life and make it look glamorous. That's my specialty. That's what I
Oh,
do.
we going to see shit. We need you on a team.
That's what I do.
Yes, everybody needs a Mr. Fresh Flicks. You know what I'm saying? Like I think anybody who could put that magic on something, you got a special gift. So that's what's up.
Yeah.
Because it be some real regular ass motherfuckers. I'm sure that you done made look great. Okay.
Ain't nobody regular. Everybody a star.
Everybody's special,
You gotta
right?
step out in
Oh,
your step.
we are all
Everybody a
magical
star.
beings. We are all.
Yeah.
So you got anything going on? Anything coming up that you want to tell the people about?
Uh, a big white party tomorrow in the city of Philadelphia. Then
Ooh.
after that, I'm just filming a mini documentary on a person up in Harlem. So I'm gonna take his story and making like a 10-minute documentary.
Oh,
That's my
that's
next
lit.
project that I'm working on. Cause I'm looking for subjects to document, but it'd be so hard when you in your own area, so you gotta go outside.
You gotta go
So if
out. No,
anybody out
trust.
there that need their story to be told, and I can put it together for them, it's gonna be good.
Trust me.
Yeah,
And I actually do want you to work on something too. In New York, it's a lot of people, a lot of opportunities. There's so much talent and so many stories, so many talent and tales.
right.
Because you've seen people who like the young man named T Dot got signed. He was Pop Smoke's little right hand man. Got signed, went home to celebrate, gone. They just took him. You see what I'm saying? But he has so much other things going on that nobody really knows about and that needs to be told. It's so many tales like that. So yeah, definitely I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, all that good shit. Again,
Yeah.
shout out to T Gray for locking this in and putting this together. We missed you on the show. We will see her. She'll be back with us in September because my boo needs to focus on that magic that she's crafting. And I'm so proud of her. Mimi will be back. DJ Stiletto will be back here with us next week, Wednesday, bright and early. So y'all make sure y'all join us here. If you missed it, again, catch us on 7 on demand, Roku TV, all of that good shit. Spotify, Apple, Breaker Radio, you name it, we are there. Dame Dash Radio, we coming for you. You know what I'm saying? So for right now, y'all stay logged in onto that YouTube and all that good shit. And yes, we will see y'all back here next week. Same time. Shout out to the station that powers us, WEMS Radio. Make sure y'all tune in there too. He got a lot of dope shows and a lot of super talented artists as well, and some that you may not know about, and then you end up loving their music as well. So again, we appreciate you for coming on, keeping me company and rambling on with me, because I be nervous as shit doing these shows. I'll be like,
Ain't no need. Ain't no need.
thank you. See y'all here next week. Bye-bye. And stay on.
I was born by the river, I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pussy, I was making that cat. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn it up.